On the decision by Kenya to ban all flights coming from India. I'm joined now by a journalist at the Mbayu TFM, Terry Nzau. Terry, good evening and thank you very much for your time tonight here on the Newsfeed Late Night. Terry, tell me then confirmation from the Health Ministry that indeed flights from India have been suspended?
Sure, good evening. Kenya yesterday on Wednesday announced temporary suspension of flights. This applies to all passenger flights in and out of Kenya to India. The Ministry of Health through the Minister, Mutahi Kagwe, announced that they have been observing their situation in India and they resolved to have a temporal suspension of all flights coming into the country from India and also going to India. He said this was as a result of the surge in COVID cases. You know that the world has been observing what is happening in India. And so to be safe, Kenya has advised its citizens through the suspension of all flights. But this does not also apply to cargo flights. It only applies to all passenger flights.
What does this mean for the people of Kenya? And I suppose, do they have people who are in India at the moment? Are there Kenyan citizens who are in that part of the country who would be wanting to return home?
Sure. As a journalist, I spoke to some of Kenyans who are in India. Others have gone to seek further medical attention. Others have gone there for further studies. And also others are there as a result of they are probably working there. And they're saying the situation is not good. And they're also pleading with their government to see if there's a way the Kenyan government can send an aeroplane or a flight so that they may come back. But still there are issues. Like today I spoke to one woman. She has a sick baby. She needs medical attention. The kid needs to be taken to India for further treatment. But she still insists, I have to take my kid there to India. So it has caught Kenyans and more so our residents in a, let's say, not good situation because there's a lot of COVID surge in India. And as a result, some of the citizens are finding themselves in not a good situation.
Yeah. What does this ban mean for medical supplies? I know India is a partner with Kenya, particularly when it comes to medical supplies, and you've already mentioned that medical tourism as well is quite a big relationship that Kenya has carved with India. So as far as medical supplies coming in, is there a direct threat to that?
It is a threat, sure. It is a threat. Remember that after we received our first dose of the COVID vaccine from the COVAX facility, the next dose that we got was 100,000 doses of the same from the India government. This was a donation. And from the surge in COVID cases in India, it has really affected the way we are receiving the pharmaceutical requirements from India. Remember that most of our, like 70% of our pharmaceuticals, we do import. So it's something that has hit the country so much. And so far, I remember yesterday, our Minister for Health, Mutahi Kagwe, was saying that also due to that, we are experiencing we are not getting enough of the commodity, the vaccine from India because of issues of the demand has gone high, low production of the same. And so we can say the surge in COVID cases in India, it has affected even our pharmaceutical requirements in the country.
Yeah. Now, there was a little bit of an uproar on social media, some saying that there was a plane that had already left India on its way to Kenya. Is there any confirmation of that?
Nothing has been confirmed so far. Remember yesterday when they suspended the flights, we were given 72 hours for those who want to come into the country or those who are going to India. Then after that, you'll be quarantined, not a permanent quarantine, but the government said a mandatory quarantine on your own cost. So we are yet to understand whether it is true there was a flight that had already left.
At this point, how is government communicating with the citizens on this particular matter?
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is saying everything is sorted, and those in India, they are saying through the embassies there, they are offering help or refuge to all Kenyans who need help. And also here back in Kenya, they have already given a number. So if you're in India and you need any help from the Kenyan government, they have already given a toll-free number that if you're a citizen of Kenya, you can call, and also you can collaborate with your family members back in the country, and they can reach the embassy. So that's only what they have communicated so far.
Nzau, I appreciate your time, and thank you very much for joining us, journalist in Kenya, there for us, giving us more details on the ban of flights from India in Kenya. It is the break.